What's up, guys? It's Reelin, Donnie, and
it's Texas Tightlines, and today we're gonna do a very special video on our 5 fall favorite lures to use. But before we jump into this, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Pepsi. They're the big supporter behind us, and they're helping us get this video going. So let's get this thing started off with my favorite, which is the simple spinnerbait. Because I'm a power fisherman, and I want to cover as much ground as possible as I can in the littlest amount of time, because you never know where the bass are going to be hiding. But most importantly, this is white, like a shad, because the shad are going to be spawning in the fall. And this is going to just stand out from all the other shad, because these blades, this could be a shad, this Colorado blade could be a shad, and this right here represents 2 or 3, or just a really big one. That's my favorite.
And my first is the lipless crank. I like it because the rattles get the fish going. Well, there's some that actually don't have rattles, but this one does. So that's the reason I like this one. And the shad are spawning in Texas. I also use the crawfish one. The change of color will like make the crawfish stand out more and stuff like that. So yeah, this is one of my favorites right here.
And my second, this is especially a good lake bait, not so much a pond. It's going to be the crankbait, square bill crankbait. This is the KVD 1.5 in chartreuse. And this is another good moving bait for power fishermen. And this one has no rattles, but some do. This just gives a real erratic motion in the water, and this will also stand out from the other shad in the area, and it'll be a good target for a bass just to come up and munch. And another thing about that I like this is these are real durable. I've hit these on rocks, you bounce them off logs, and they stay intact really well.
And my second is the jerk bait. I like it because it gives itself away as a wounded fish or wounded creature or something like that, and it has the rattles, and it just really gives.
It's a good target for a bass just to come up and eat. You know?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
It's huge. I mean, throw a big lure like that, you should get a big fish. That's a good one for number 2. And our third, we both agreed on stick baits. There you go. You can see that a little bit better. There you go. That's the Gary Yamamoto Senko, and it's gonna be top is black. You go ahead and show them, and the bottom is blue. That's a really good one. And then I prefer the Yum Dingers. It's going to be like a black and blue pattern. I don't think you can really see that very well. Let me get some light on it so y'all can see. Yeah, I can see it a lot better. It's like a black and blue tiger pattern. I mean, my favorite was just a brown. It's like a...
I'll grab one real quick.
My favorite was the brown with chartreuse tail because that just slayed it everywhere. Thank you. This is what it looks like. This is a big bite bait. I don't know what it's just a stick bait, but we've been throwing these a lot in creeks and ponds, and these just seem to be working better in the fall. This is a good summer bait. I've caught my PBs on these. PB's only 5-pounder, but still PB, right? Got to get some fish somewhere. So those are our favorite baits. If y'all want to tell us what y'all's favorite baits is, drop a comment down below, because we're always welcome to hear what you guys have to say.
Love the communication, guys. And also, if we can get 25 likes, we have something coming for y'all.
Alright, that's going to be really hard. But anyways, we got a lot of videos coming. Hopefully, we're going to try just a lot of the basics you've probably seen on YouTube, which is like the candy lure challenge or mini rods.
Mini rods, yeah.
But yeah, we're going to let Reelin with Donnie close it out for you.
Well, I got one more thing to say. Give us a bait that you want us to try together and see if you can catch a fish for us, like a little challenge.
Yeah, we'd love to see that kind of stuff. Like we were saying, we'd love to see a challenge like that. And hope you guys stay tuned to my channel. Check his out. I'll leave a description down in the bottom. And you'll have a good one. And as always, don't forget to drink Pepsi.